Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to week 4 of UPBA. This week we are going up against JBWestside, coach of the, oh my god, I forget the name, the Las Vegas Cinderaces. There we go, boom. I am a little nervous for this game. I'm beginning to sort of cool my jets a little bit in terms of nerves heading into these games. Hopefully, I might be eating those words when I play this game tomorrow. I'm recording the team builder a day earlier just because I'm so bogged down with schoolwork and such. This is really the best time I could find time, but I wanted to still record a team builder because I've been sort of doing that recently. Currently, spoilers for both last UPBA game and the past UBL game as well. I'm kind of starting to get my groove a little bit back. I have had two pretty strong wins now this past week in both my leagues, and I think I'm starting to sort of get the vibe of Wi-Fi and how it sort of operates and how I ought to take my time to feel most comfortable in the games, etc. So I'm hoping I sort of continue that trend into tomorrow's game against JB. That being said, JB is a very scary opponent. He plays very similar to Shaykwaza, and if anyone knows both me and Shaykwaza, they know that I don't do well against Shaykwaza too often. And that's just because I don't match up against very offensive ballsy play styles, and JB sort of seems to have that kind of play style. So we're gonna see if I can sort of just hopefully with the build I made be able to get a win and break even in the UPBA after what is a pretty horrific start. If not, we'll be going 1-3, and it'll be kind of a big climb from there. So this kind of is going to be a pivotal game in our season to sort of see, are we really going to be a playoff contender, or are we going to sort of be at the sort of bottom half of the standings for the rest of the league? I think that this is going to be a kind of determining game to see if how that shakes out standings wise. JB is a pretty scary team. It's a very, very physically offensive team, I will say, barring a Porygon Z right there. But Garchomp, Scolipede, and Mimikyu are three setup physical threats that are not to be trifled with. I'm actually very scared of mostly Scolipede, I would say, because it's one of those mons that I know I'm prepped for team build wise, but if you forget about it, and it's easy to forget about things in Wi-Fi, you could lose the you can lose sight of how much chip you have on some of your mons for Scolipede to clean them very quickly. So I need to be very attentive towards my health and making sure I can still take on a Scolipede trying to clean me. Slowbro is very annoying because it walls a lot of my threats, particularly things like Milotic and Talonflame and Diggersby, and it just comes in on quite a bit, and it's just sort of this annoying physically defensive thing that gives him pivoting momentum as well. It swaps into a Terrakion's dual stab pretty nicely, so it's going to be sort of annoying to play around, but I'm not too concerned about Slowbro, I would say. Porygon Z is kind of an issue. I do have a Registeel, which will help me, as you'll see in this team builder. Oh, I hate how the screen goes dark. Yeah, it's just one of those things where if Registeel gets chipped, then Porygon Z will be an issue. Cabalion's a little bit of a wild card. It gets rocks. I think it's a little bit possibly likely as a rocker. He could bring it as a Sword Stance set or a Calm Mind set, but if he does so, it would be kind of an interesting bring, because as decent as dual stab is against me, I do have a Talonflame, so I feel like he would want some amount of coverage. I don't know. It's curious whether or not he's going to be pressed for coverage with Cobalion, or if he's going to do a Volt Switch set. I'm not necessarily sure. It's probably one of the most unpredictable mons in my mind. Moltres is very strange. I was very scared of Moltres in prep, but no one brought it in mocks, so I'm kind of just hoping that it doesn't show. If it does, I really have no experience fighting it in this matchup, but I do think I have the sort of breaking power to take it on. Vicavolt's annoying, partially for webs. I do have a little bit of pressure to defog given some of the things I'm bringing, but I think it's annoying a little bit more so because of just its ability to Volt Switch around like a slow pivot very freely and very powerfully. My swap-ins, well, Diggersby isn't a great swap-in because if he goes for a non-electric move, it gets blown back. And other than that, something like Mew can't swap in. So really it's just down to Rotom Heat and Vileplume, and those things can get kind of chipped pretty easily. So I had to sort of build around that. Pangoro's a nightmare for me to deal with. I don't have a switch in at all on my team because Mold Breaker cuts through Marvel Scale, and then, you know, EQ against Weezing is possible. So I can actually achieve pretty good coverage with Mold Breaker against my team. I'm sort of expecting either a Bandit or Life Orb set. And I'm very scared of it, so we'll see. Avalugg is Avalugg. I don't really have any opinions about Avalugg. Wartortle's kind of funky. I think I'll be okay with weird Wartortle unless it's kind of some like weird Rust Talk set. My strategy is sort of just to Toxic it. So let's go into what the team actually is. Let me take off this matchup little thing, and you will see the first mon is Terrakion. Terrakion is holding the Expert Belt, and it is basically max speed and max attack to tie out the Cobalion, and has Close Combat, Rock Blast, Mega Horn, Swords Dance. This was the first set I saw and just built it with, so I have been pretty reluctant to change it. I've been back and forth between Expert Belt and Boots, but I ultimately decided on Expert Belt because it means +2 Mega Horn guarantees a KO against max physically defensive Slowbro, unless it's like Tangaberry for some reason. I'm kind of also going off the hope that JB doesn't think about Mega Horn. I just kind of hope that happens, but I'm not going to rely on it necessarily. Generally speaking, if I get behind +2 and Slowbro's in, I'm just clicking Mega Horn. I'm not going to pretend or be cautious of some kind of resist berry like I was in my week 2 game. So that's my plan, just set up with SD. Hopefully this is going to operate a little bit more as a breaker. I have Rock Blast instead of Stone Edge to break things like Mimikyu's Disguise and Vicavolt's Focus Sash if it has one, or you know, Scolipede Substitute. There's just plenty of things that the multi-hit move accomplishes a little bit better. Next is Weezing with Strange Steam, Sludge Bomb, Overheat, and Pain Split. The EV spread is very strange. It is basically max HP, max speed. I'm a little iffy about this set. My front office will tell you that I was basically panicked the whole time about whether this set was good or not. I was between this and a physically defensive Weezing spread, and maybe a Vileplume is the other thing I was considering, but I ultimately decided to go with the speedy variant because it does outspeed Pangoro, and if I was physically defensive and he predicts me and just goes for Earthquake twice, like, I die. So if I'm just like living on an extremely low amount of health with this Weezing, and I'm, you know, max speed and I outspeed it, hopefully he's not Bullet Punch, or hopefully he doesn't expect me to be speedy, I can outspeed Oko with a Strange Steam. I have Overheat on here because it guarantees a one-shot against Scolipede with a Rocky Helmet chip on top of it. So that could be annoying. If he's Substitute, getting rid of or lowering my special attack to make subs not break could be a little bit of an issue, but I believe I have it EV'd. I have only a few special attack EVs to ensure that I believe I have, like, once I'm -6, I have like a 60% chance to break a sub. So if it comes down to that, like, extremely situational scenario, I did pack a few EVs just in case. Sludge Bomb, it doesn't really hit anything in particular. It's just kind of there as an accurate stab move that allows me to maybe click on front of Moltres switch in or something like that. And then the fourth move is really a toss-up. I was between Destiny Bond and stuff, but I figured if I like have to sort of emergency use Weezing for like Pangoro, and then I kill Pangoro, and then I feel like I still need Weezing for Scolipede because this is sort of meant to take on both of them a little bit, I can Pain Split and get a little bit of recovery back. So that's Weezing. The next mon is Danger Noodle, the Milotic. This is the first time I'm bringing it since week 1, mostly because I actually have not really liked Milotic. I'm talking to Jack right now, but maybe trading it for Suicune, but we'll see. It's holding the Flame Orb again because it needs to in order to take like Garchomp hits. I hate Flame Orb because it means I'm losing health every turn, and I don't like that. But I don't really have a choice in this instance. So we're running Ice Beam, Recover, Toxic, Haze. Haze is to block sort of like his various setup, like Swords Dance Mimikyu, Swords Dance Scale Shot, Garchomp, Swords Dance Speed Boost, Scolipede, all that stuff. Ice Beam is there for the Garchomp. Toxic hits everything else. He doesn't have a Cleric, and then I can just recover back up. I don't hit a few certain things on his team since I don't have Scald, but I don't really care. I think that this is the best sort of set of moves that I could run, even if it means I'm not running Scald, mostly because I just want Ice Beam to like guarantee the KO against Garchomp. This is basically just the Garchomp answer. It's just max Fizz Def. So basically same spread, same item as the time I brought it week 1. Hopefully it doesn't miss a Toxic this time, like a terrible snake that it is. Next mod is Tin Titans. I think this is the first time I'm not bringing Rest on it, which is kind of fun. It's sort of just meant to be a little bit more offensive of a rock setter and a nice switch into Porygon Z that puts on a little bit of offensive pressure. Body Press hits a few things on his team. Toxic, like I said, he doesn't have a Cleric, and then Stealth Rocks are there and good for pressure. It's basically max Spadef. It does have some physical investment in order to like take just a few physical hits, given that he has kind of a plethora of physical attackers. That being said, I believe I have enough Spadef to not be for it KO'd guaranteed by like Specs Try Attack or something. So that was the goal behind this set. I'm just holding the leftovers. The one odd move on here is Flash Cannon. It's there for a few reasons. One is that it allows me something to hit Garchomp on a switch in that doesn't force me to take rough skin damage, which is really nice. Second is that if PZ ends up tricking me Specs, I wanted some sort of special attacking move that gives some kind of pressure against him. Specs Flash Cannon actually does like a pretty decent amount of damage to things if that's how I end up getting dealt with by PZ. I get tricked, so I wanted a special move to sort of capitalize on that a little bit if necessary. And then I believe it's also there for Avalok. It deals a ton of damage to Avalok, which is pretty nice. And there might be other reasons for it. I mean, I obviously needed another move to like break Mimikyu's Disguise, etc. So, and like break Scoliped's Substitute, for example. So this is kind of setup fodder for a few things, but I think between Milotic and Weezing, I'm okay against some of his setup mons. Rotom Heat is a very interesting set. It is sort of a offensive set with some HP and some speed. Enough to outspeed max speed Pangoro, I believe, and then maybe max special attack. No, it's only like 116 modest, and then it's 252 HP and 100 defense, because I believe that gives me like a something along the lines of like an 83% chance to not be 2K'd by like Cobalion's Close Combat, which I kind of liked. I didn't go all the way for like 100% chance not to do so, because it meant I would have like no special attack. So this is sort of what I felt was like, I'll take the risk, I'll take the 83% if that situation arises. This is the Defogger, and it doesn't have recovery, so I'm gonna have to make sure it doesn't get chipped too easily. Other than that, just Overheat Volt Switch does a lot to his team, and since he doesn't have a Cleric, Will-O-Wisp was kind of nice too, to beat something like Garchomp, which probably wants to switch in on this quite often. And it's holding the boots, obviously. Last mon is really exciting. It's Specs Talonflame. This was originally Mew, but Mew's on the bench. Mew hasn't really been doing anything for me lately. I was kind of just trying to find a breaker, and when I was in mocks, I was like, oh my god, I like can't maintain speed control against this team because he has these like these mons that like speed tie with like Terrakion, and it's so unreliable for Terrakion to be my fastest mon in this matchup. And I started doing some calcs and realized that like Specs Hurricane does quite a bit to his team. So sure, well, let's roll with it. We gotta hopefully land these, but knock on wood that it works decently. Hurricane, he doesn't have a switch into, period. His best switch in is a Spadef Moltres. Once it has like one round of Toxic on it or just a little bit of chip, it's to a KO'd. Flamethrower is there for an accurate move against something like Cobalion. And then these two moves are kind of filler. I was between like U-turn, Defog, I never was clicking any of those. So they're extremely situational, but the reason is Dual Wing Beat gives me something that with Gale Wings can break Scolipede sub and then do an extra piece of damage to it, and is also more accurate than Hurricane, so Gale Wings helps with that. And then the Quick Attack is there just for priority. I'm a little worried about something like Sash Rock Polish. Cobalion could be an issue for me, or this team rather, or just any kind of mon that lives like extremely low health. Just having the priority there is nice, and I don't have it on anything else. And even though it does like literally 5%, like I feel like I've been in situations now in both Showdown and Wi-Fi where like, man, I just wish like the filler move was like something that did like an extra 6% after I like missed out on a kill, or like something lived very, very minusculely. So fuck it, we'll run Quick Attack. I couldn't really find anything else, so who knows. Alright, I play the game tomorrow. I'll see you all then, and it'll be a moment of time for you all, but it'll be a whole day for me, so let's transition. Alright, hi everyone, we're back. No face camera layout because I can't be bothered. I'm stressed, and I don't even think JB's played his week 3 game, so I wouldn't be able to do the edit, like the records and stuff in anyway. I look like trash, and it's not a good day. But it's going to be a hopefully better day after this game. I am facing JBWestside, like I said. I'm terrified of things like Scolipede and Pangoro and Garchomp, a little bit PZ. I think this game is going to come down to how well I can manage my defense, because while I have a lot of defensive mons on this team, only Milotic has Recover on it. I guess Weezing has Paint Split, but let me send a good luck, have fun to him. I'm a little worried to see what he brings. I think his brings are extremely up in the air. We'll see, though. I'd be pretty happy if I don't see Scolipede, and we don't see Scolipede. Oh my god, that's amazing. Okay, we do see Pangoro, which is horrifying, so I'm glad I brought max speed Weezing. I was back and forth about doing that or not. No Scolipede is so good. Okay, that makes me happy to see. Pangoro is still a horrifying threat that I will have to deal with. I gotta basically be very... I gotta be good with Weezing here. I think he either leads Garchomp or Vikavolt. I think Rotom is okay. I'm terrified of like a Chomp lead and then going for like an offensive Stone Edge, but I think that's okay still. I think getting a Willow on Garchomp would be massive. I don't really see a lot that I set up on with Terrakion on, with the exception of a burned Garchomp or like a Porygon locked into a normal type move. So I might use it a little bit more as a breaker. It's hard to say. But I'm satisfied with these 6, I think, leading these 6. It's just gonna take a little bit of maneuvering. No Scolipede's nice. It allows me to be a little bit more reckless with Weezing in front of the Pangoro, which is cool. I'm gonna have to pay attention to Mold Breaker if that comes or not. Anyway, I'm gonna lead Rotom. If he leads Vikavolt, that's gonna be a big sad, but we'll see. Designer, that's the Pangoro. That's interesting. I believe I'm EV'd to... He is Mold Breaker, so this is kind of scary. I can't stay in because he's probably gonna Earthquake, I think. I was gonna say maybe I stay in and fucking what's its face, like do the thing in Willow, but I don't think I can risk him being like Scarf EQ yet. This damage is gonna be really important. We're gonna see what it is. We go from 202 when we're not burned. He actually just parting shots. That's interesting. Okay. Well, sure. I feel like he's maybe Scarf then? I don't know. I think he's definitely Scarf because he needs Dual Stab and Earthquake, and he'd want Bullet Punch, you know? So this is going to get a little bit annoying because like I can't deal with webs right now. I think I just have to go right back in a Rotom. I don't like the fact that he's getting this momentum on me, but I can't really do anything about it at this point. I definitely can't stay in with Milotic and like Toxic. It's just not worth it. Alright, it's good to know this is Mold Breaker now. But I think he has a little bit of a little bit of momentum here already. See if he goes for Volt Switch. Yeah, he's just gonna keep doing this. It's a little annoying. 27 damage. How much does that mean? Rotom Heat. Switch did 27. That means like he's like no investment maybe, or just like I don't know. He seems to have kind of weird spreads from what I've seen. It looks like he's it looks like he's no investment. I think he's probably FizzDef or something. I'm gonna go off that assumption for now. So he goes into Brosif, Slowbro. I feel like that just means I get a Volt Switch here. If he goes Garchomp, do I want to just like Willow? Maybe. If he doubles to Garchomp, like cool, he's stunting on me, that's fine. But I really do feel like no, I just am able to Volt Switch on you. That's cool. We'll probably see a Teleport here. I don't want this because that's going to give him whatever. How confident am I that he's... There's no way he's, like, scalding here, right? Like, why would he scald a fucking Rotom like that? Could go into you. Could go into Talonflame. No, I think I just go back into you, but Rotom's just going to keep getting momentum. Or Vikavolt just going to keep getting momentum, rather. But I need to know if this is Teleport first or not, I think. Yeah, it is. Alright. I kind of wanted to go into something a little bit more offensive, like Terrakion or something, but I feel like I couldn't risk it. So we know Teleport now. That doesn't look to be Spadef, so it looks like, you know, that's really nice for Talonflame, I guess. We're going to sort of slowly get chipped down by Burn. I think I just go back into Rotom. I'm not a fan of how this is working out right now, but I can't really do anything about it. I think... Well, I need to slow down. I feel like I'm going back into old trends. So if he webs here, I'm just going to defog. Like, that's fine. If he Volt switches here, then I think I got to start thinking about more things. No, he just goes for Thunderbolt. Okay, that's honestly okay. He's going to go into... Does he go into Garchomp here? I really want a Will-O-Wisp. Fuck it. Let's do it. I think I have to make, like, a little bit more plays. He does hard switch into Chomper. Fuck yeah. Okay, that's perfect. Please land this Will-O-Wisp, Rotom. Perfect. We're going to see if he's Lum here or not. And what I think I want to do here is I think I want to Pain Split. And the reason I... Oh, wait, I don't have fucking Pain Split. That's hilarious. Okay. He'll probably Rocks here, but I can't really do anything right now. Odds he edges are probably not great. Honestly, it's probably just worth it to go into Milotic and hit a move. Fizdef Vikavolt is what I think this is. See, edge here, Rocks. Okay. Do I want to go for damage here? What do I want to do? I kind of want to just straight up Ice Beam. I could predict the Vikavolt and Toxic, but I want to see what this Vikavolt is first, because it's not attack invested, so I want to see if it's Spadef or Fizdef. I think that's going to be important information. As he switches out, so I could have fucking Toxic to there, aka... Oh, that is Vikavolt. Okay. Let's take a look at this damage. I'd say that does about 25%. Vikavolt versus Milotic. That looks like Fizdef to me. Yeah, that's definitely Fizdef. So I suppose that damage is good. I really hate the fact that Rotom's getting weakened. I think I want to make a play into Registeel right now. I know that Porygon Z is still an issue, but I can't afford to lose, because I need to get rid of these rocks like ASAP for Talonflame. So we'll see if he Volts here. I mean, this shouldn't do much because I'm Spadef and like yeah. Oh, but this brings in Pangoro. Ooh, that was a bad idea. Okay. I need to play slower. And I now, yeah, that was a bad play. I think I should have just gone Rotom and bit my tongue. What is he on this? He's Volt Switch Thunderbolt. He has to be another attack. Maybe he's not Webs. That'd be kind of neat. Goes into the Panda. Yeah, I mean, that's to be expected. Mold Breaker. I wish I had Protect here to Scout, but I don't. I think I just go Wheezing. Scoliped's not here, so I can afford it. I just don't like the fact that I feel like I have to. And it will confirm Scarf if, well, it'll confirm his item. I really hope he close combats, to be honest. Please don't Earthquake. Close combat, sick. How much? I should have kept track of that damage. To 128, right? So That I feel like Banded would do more. I feel like that's Choice Scarf, to be honest. So I'm okay with this. What's his strange Steam swap in? Honestly, he doesn't really seem like he has one. But do I want a Pain Split to like get health back? Not really. I'm just gonna Strange Steam. If he thinks he outspeeds me, then that'll be nice. Okay, so I think he's choiced. I think I'm basically set on the fact that he's probably Choice Scarf here. We're in a Strange Team and miss. That's classic. Okay. Does he just teleport here? I'm gonna Pain Split. I'm gonna Sludge Bomb actually. I'm gonna try and get a poison on this thing. I don't like. I think he's gonna teleport. I'm gonna make a read here and think he's gonna teleport. Please teleport. Okay, that's Fizz-Def. And he has Psyshock. That's not very fun. Okay, I hope I can live one of these. I do. If I landed a fucking Strange Team, that'd be goddamn nice. What are the odds he teleports again here? What can I go into? Like, this is my issue right now. I guess I can go into you. But it just brings Pangoro back in. Please don't teleport. That would suck. Missing the Strange Team sucks ass. But I gotta start playing on offensive pressure anyway, so whatever. Please don't teleport. Oh, he doubles. That would have been amazing. Oh, that would have been so good. Oh, I'm so sad. Okay. I'm just gonna Flash Cannon. Or no, I'm gonna get up my own rocks. Because I don't think he stays in here. He can't do anything to me. Yeah, just Earthquakes. Fuck! Okay, that does jack shit, though. It just sucks that this is getting worn down for, like, you know, everything. There's the lefties. He's still burned. I wish I had gone for Flash Cannon there, to be honest. I'm gonna go into Wheezing. I don't think I need it anymore. And it'll reveal what he's going for. He goes Earthquake, so I mean that's another rounded chip at least. He either Iron Heads or Edges here. If he has either of them. Makes me want to go Terrakion now. I feel like I gotta play aggressively. I didn't want to go into Milotic because I didn't want to get like roared or something, you know. How much health is he at? He has a bit. Fuck it. Let's go into Turkey. I need to start breaking shit, so I'm not too happy about this. What did you go for? Please go for like Edge or perfect. Okay. I'm gonna Sword Stance here, hoping he goes bro. Fuck. I wish I had CC'd there. Okay. But this shouldn't kill. This shouldn't kill. Does a hell of a fucking lot though. God damn it. Okay. We definitely CC to get rid of this. You're dead. Okay, perfect. I really hope you're not Rocky Helmet. I'd be devastated if you were. And if he is, I hope I live it. Fuck! Okay, I don't live it. What do I do here? What the fuck do I do? What are you going into here? I think no matter what, I can go Rotom and Defog. I think I need to start defogging this shit. Hot Pockets, please. Please, 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 please. Designer. I don't think I can afford to do much right now. Okay. How do I win this? He's Scarf. I die to rocks. Let me sack this. And then when Talon comes in, it gets a kill. If he EQs. He goes for what? Close combat. Okay, that's perfect. I don't really have a choice except Talonflame, so let's Hurricane, I guess. This game is not going very well. And he's gonna have Sneak on Mimikyu, so this is basically the only opportunity I have to do this. Let's Hurricane. If he outspeeds and just kills me, then I'm fucked. I really didn't expect Scarf. I expected Bandit or Life Orb. Being Boots would be nice as hell here. But, I mean... Maybe that was just really premature with Terrakion. I'm playing too quick, but my timer's really starting to get low, and I'm just, like, trying to figure out what to do. Please... Okay, please land this Hurricane, or else I'm gonna be, like, devastated. This should kill, actually. I miss. Okay, well, I'm going for it again and just hoping it kills. I don't really have a choice at this point. At all. I don't have any choice. A little hacksy, particularly because I think that... Okay, I land this one. Does it kill? It does. Cool. So Talonflame kills Slowbro. He knows I'm Specs now. But I could have still outspeed Pangoro, so I don't think he's gonna go Pangoro. He goes Mimikyu. Okay. I want this alive still. Honestly, maybe I go into Hot Pockets here in Willow. Seems kind of nice. Or Defog, one of the two. Swords Dance. It's a little shitty. How much damage am I taking from a Shadow Claw? Okay, the game's getting closer, so I'm going to take my time on this. It's 4-4. Shadow Claw, Life Orb, +2 kills me, so I can't do anything. Say he doesn't have that, say he just has Sneak right now. I feel like I still want to go for Willow, or maybe just Volt Switch, to be honest. I need to break this thing's sub. Yeah, let's do it. He only has Sneak. That's actually kind of a relief. Do I die to this? I live on a little. So I'm going to Volt here. I needed to Volt and not Willow there, I think, because I need to break this Disguise for Registeel to come in and Flash Cannon, and I, at this point, just have to hope he's not Drain Punch. I think it's more likely he's Wood Hammer than Drain Punch, and I think I'm just going to make that call. So let's do it. I can still use Rotom offensively here, mostly because I think that... Okay, let's Flash Cannon. Because Overheat does get a kill, but I have to be in front of Vikavolt to make it happen. If I get rid of this, then, you know, that's... I think that's really big. withdraws. I thought about body pressing. Oh, he goes into Vikavolt. That's interesting. I wish I brought Diggersby, to be honest. Can I swap here? No. Does he roost here? Probably not. I think I'm just gonna Toxic. I don't know. I actually really have no clue how to win this right now. Oh, he just Thunderbolts. That's peculiar. Okay. How much do I need? I need Milo pretty badly, to be fair. Well, do I? What's my other mon? Talonflame? He did outspeed me. I'm kind of hoping he Volt switches here. Let me think about this. Is there a chance that I'm going to outspeed Pangoro? Potentially. So I'm wondering if it's worth it, like, trying to go for body press here. If he Volt switches, that's fine. If not, it allows me to get in Rotom, clear the hazards, go into Talonflame, and hit Hurricane a few times. I kind of think I have to bank off that. I hope that's not a choke. He Volt switches. Okay, I really hope he goes Pangoro here. Or PZ. Any of them. Either of them, I should say. If he goes Mimikyu, that sucks. Please go Pangoro. Yes! Oh, please kill. I'll be so upset if this doesn't kill. There's the Mold Breaker. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. No! Oh my fucking god. God damn it. Fuck. Okay. CC two-shots me. I made the right call and I just fucking didn't work. He's definitely Sneak. He's gotta be. Okay, what's my new way to win here? If this goes down, I can still win a Talonflame, but it requires him not being Sneak. But we already saw Sneak. I don't know what to do. I think I have to sack this. I don't think I have a choice. That sucks. That really sucks. I wonder if that was a roll or something. I doubt it, but I wonder if it was still. Fuck! Come on. I can't do shit like this again. Thought I was fucking confident in this. Okay. I don't know how I could have cleared rocks, to be frank. I feel like his team put on so much pressure I wasn't able to. Let me just see how much Pangoro's doing with, like, I guess, Scarf to Milotic. Close combat's doing 45 to 53. I mean, I can't recover on that because of the fucking Flame Orb, which is garbage. I'll try it, I guess. Yeah, I can't recover still on that. What am I doing wrong? Okay. Pangoro's dead at least. I knew this would be an issue. Scarf sucks though because it meant that my wheezing wasn't the right thing to deal with it. Fuck! Yeah, I can't win now. Shadow Sneak, or Mimikyu should actually just straight up clean from this point, I actually imagine. Come to think of it. Yeah, Mimikyu just wins at this point. Fuck. I don't know what I could have done better. Maybe I played too safe in the beginning. I felt like I was making a lot of switches. I actually really hate this defense. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a fan of this team right now. He goes into this. I can't really do anything about this right now. I'm just gonna haze in case he's like agility. I don't know. This cleans too if he's Scarf. I thought Mimikyu cleaned, but I guess not. He has agility, so I mean whatever. I think I just keep spamming this. I guess I could have recovered there, but I don't think I wall this, to be honest. I guess I should have checked, but I'm not exactly fizzed up. Okay, let me think about this. I think my only shot is to go, because if I go this, kill it, Mimikyu comes in, just Shadow Sneaks twice. So I have to go into you. Do you even like, I have to hope you outspeed, I guess. It's like, fucking hell, I don't even know what my Rotom speed is. No, I don't even think I outspeed it. I'm just gonna go for differential, I guess. This sucks. I'm not a fan of it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I thought I was going very well at the beginning last time, and I'm clearly not. Let me see if I have to hit Hurricane. I mean, it doesn't fucking matter at this point, but I probably do. Let's land it. Probably miss. Switches out. It's kind of funny. It isn't a Vikavolt. I miss. I guess if I had tried to defog earlier, that could have been something, but I'm not holding out. Really? Fucking Christ. Talonflame, you're terrible. You're fucking horrible. Oh my fucking god. I think that's 3 for 4 missed. 1 differential point. Couldn't fucking hurt the game. Wish I had flamethrowered now. Game's over. Fucking god damn it. I actually really despise this team, I'm not gonna lie. Here's my issue. I drafted a really defensive team with a lot of bulk on it. And I did it because I thought that was what was best. And yeah, I thought that's what was best. And I'm playing like this, and I'm swapping into things, and I'm losing health so quickly. It's just not my play style. Whatever this team is, this team looked so good on paper, but in this matchup, I was forced to bring so much defense, and I was only left with like 2 things. Granted, I guess I threw out Tarak early, but yeah, I threw out Tarak early. That's shit. I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll make trades. I honestly have no idea. Good game. I'll see you all next time.